in Spain. Today, a second day, a different car. Well, it's not really a second day, it's actually the third day, it's Monday today, but technically we've only done 2 days of proper driving. Today we jumped in with Andrew, Max's older brother.
Indeed.
Ever so slightly older. But you wouldn't tell, Max looks older. We've jumped in with Andrew in his Alfa Romeo Super TI, if I remember correctly. TI Super. TI Super R. So quite a similar spec to Max's GTAR 290. I think some of the only similar differences are engine spec. So without further ado, let's crack on with the day. So this morning we're going up Dusty Mountain. Now Dusty Mountain is basically a quarry, so the roads are quite dusty and slippery, so we should get some proper action of Andrew hanging it out sideways. And I'm sure as you know by now, even from last year's tour, these boys don't hang about. They know how to drive and they know how to drive quickly. So it's such a good experience, and I hope that you can pick it up on camera just how incredible these cars are and how quick they are, how good they are at handling, how impressive they are at grip, and how forgiving they are actually, because that's the one thing Max said yesterday, that they don't do anything untoward. Like, they're not outrageously slidey, they're not going to throw you out of the corner.
Yeah, they're just fantastically adjustable on the limit, and you know, if you find the corner tightens, you've still got plenty of options. You can turn the car into oversteer, you can tuck the nose in. It's they're a great fun and quick as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, Dusty Mountain, going up there. So we'll catch up in a bit. Before you do anything else, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you're following Petrolhead Tours on Instagram, and obviously Alfaholics as well. Yeah, let's have a good day. Catch you in a bit. That's just a small taster, very small taster of what these cars sound like. I said this yesterday, sound like, drive like, vibrate like. They're so like energetic, and we've not even driven like 10 minutes and they just want to go. It's so, and I love the way mid-corner, and there's no modern car that I think I've ever been in that can do this. Mid-corner, put your foot flat on the floor and it not kick you out in like some desperate attempt to try and kill you. Like, it hooks up. That's what I love so much.
I think it's the lightweight, the combination of the lightweight, the agility the cars have got. They're very adjustable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they're comparatively easy to drive. They are forgiving. They're on your side all the time, and that kind of makes it more fun. But when you put it together on these sorts of roads, it's they're unbeatable, really. Pete's done a cracking job.
Recipe for a very, very, very good cake. That's a really shit analysis. It's a recipe for.
You can always chop it out.
I think I probably will. It's a recipe for a good cake. Yeah, well done, Patrick. You're a real great journalist of automotive content. Oh yes, and it's a recipe for a good cake. Very good. Excellent.
So this is our 2.1 litre long stroke twin spark, so it's giving about 225 horsepower on carbs, and this car is essentially the same spec as a GTAR, so it's a Giulia saloon with GTAR spec. We've got a close ratio box, limited slip diff, lightweight 6-pot brakes, billet uprights, alley dampers, all the toys that we put on GTARs effectively.
Yeah, and I felt Max's car yesterday, and he's had these billet titanium upright wishbone things put on. Have you had the same on yours?
We got the same toys on this,
okay.
And it's great. It improves front end grip, improves the geometry, and yeah, it's just another incremental upgrade to make these cars even quicker.
Absolutely.
And more fun.
Absolutely. Three favourite characteristics of this particular car?
Well, I think the engine's got to be one of the best features of the car. It's full of character and it makes a great noise. It's quick. It's also nice and light in the front, so it handles well. The handling, we've talked about that earlier. The handling's first class. And then also the brakes. It's amazing how late we can brake when we're coming onto some of those mountain roads. So I think it has to be those three. And then of course there's the looks. They just, all the Alfa, they look fabulous. The GTs, the saloon.
You and I have got a soft spot for the Ford.
We do. They look so pretty.
So yeah, well there you go. A couple of characteristics that really make a Alfa TI Super so special. For me, it's that induction noise. You cannot beat throttle body induction noise. You cannot beat it. It's the most addictive noise. It's so aggressive and it just makes everything so much more dramatic. So anyway, we pulled off the motorway, filled up with fuel. We're gonna get some tight and twisties and we'll see you there. Perfect cornering, knowing where the grips of the limit are. I mean, where the limits of the grip are on the road and in the car. like, it's pure perfection, and the roads are absolutely phenomenal. They're so smooth. With this car, it's so different to Max's GTAR. We have to push out so much wider because we're actually a lot more top heavy. So we push out wider in the corner. And we have to use so much more of the... I can't speak, that was incredible. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a great...
Oh, we have to use so much more of the road to actually give ourselves the trajectory at the other end of the corner to keep up. The cornering, like the way it corners is so different to the GTAR 290 because it's so much more top heavy. And it just rolls different. Oh, it's so good. So good. I really hope you saw that just a minute ago.
It's just how neutral it is, isn't it? It's how you can just lay it into the corner, and you can, if it tightens, you just dab the brakes or just lift and turn in, and it just adopts a beautiful four-wheel drift.
It's incredible. I'm shaking. That was so good. Oh my god. How do you find yourself so like comfortable with like situations where a corner will chuck you out a different way than you expect to come out? How do you deal with that?
I think it's all down to the options that you've got with the car. You know, you can choose your trajectory into the corner, but if things change, you've still got options. You can still use the brakes to tighten the line, or the steering, or throttle position. That's what gives you the confidence, and that's what allows you to push to that extent and still feel comfortable doing so.
Do you think the car, the way it's set up, do you think that then also gives you the confidence to do that? Because
absolutely, yeah. I think it's a lot of it is down to the car setup. As I was saying earlier, it's always on your side, and you know, if you've got something coming the other way, you're not necessarily being forced to use the wrong side of the road. You know, you can keep it all on your side, and you can tighten the line, whether it's a left-hander or a right-hander. It's the forgiving nature of the car that makes it just so easy and so much fun.
So we've actually made it to our hotel for this evening, so that's going to end this video. Probably end it with some drone clips of like the hotel and the area that we're in. But thank you for watching for this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, share and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we shall see you in the next video. Peace out.